10:59, 68 degrees out. I'd say it's a little bit warmer than that. Before I forget, there's this stuff right here. This is for MB Wire 31. This is the stuff that you should get down at the AutoZone for degreasing that big old Suburban tractor you got in. That stuff there is just unbelievable. It's the stuff that me and PJ use on every single tractor that comes in here. It just degreases it so good that it's just unbelievable. I just wouldn't use it. Don't use it on your vehicle because it might melt the paint off your vehicle. It's pretty powerful. But for tractors, for some reason, and lawnmowers and stuff like that, it won't. It will not melt the paint on it, which is kind of strange. You think it'd be the other way around, but oh well. What can you do? So there you go. There's that. What else? What else? Oh, I gotta go up in the loft today. Try and clean out some of the leftover remaining parts that are up there. I'm gonna see if I can stick a bunch of those parts on eBay. Maybe do like a package deal. See if there's anything good up there that I can use, keep, and any of the big stuff I'll sell separately, and all the small stuff I'm just gonna stick it right on Craigslist and on eBay, and do like a package deal on it. Some will probably make out pretty good. I don't know what I'm doing with all the Boss's stuff yet, so we'll have to wait on that. I know we're gonna be listing the Hydrogear Transaxle on that, so yeah. We're also gonna cut open the driveway, I think, today, so that'll be pretty interesting. I gotta run down to the Home Depot, grab some hearing protection, because it's not like that's gonna be friggin' running 60% miles an hour for roughly about an hour anyway. So the plan is we're going to cut from this line here over, pretty much to right where my foot is, down. And then from pretty much right about where this plant is, the hash stone, I'm going to go pretty much from over. We're going to come out to right about here somewhere. Gonna go, actually no, it's gonna come out to here, and I'm gonna go inward to right about here. I'm gonna go over to where the little marking is, and then back. So that's all gonna get repaved. So that's pretty cool. Probably should just rip out all this and just friggin' redo it, but it ain't in the budget. We got the estimate yesterday to do the whole driveway. That's with somebody coming here, redoing the whole driveway for $3,800. So that's just freaking ridiculous. It's not like we just got done spending almost $3,800 on the shop here. So that would have been pretty expensive. That's for damn sure. So yeah, that's what the plan is for today. Don't have any tractors or anything like that coming in. We finally got a log splitter. Friggin' rights we did. So that's gonna be here Saturday. And this isn't no little like tiny log splitter that's about the size of this. No, I'm talking about a log splitter that's gonna literally take up my whole shop. It's one of those ones that you tow behind a vehicle. It's a massive log splitter. I don't know what the tonnage yet on it is. My boss hasn't given me any ideas on what it is yet. But I guess it's pretty massive, and we're gonna be splitting some friggin' huge trees. I said to him he's got to at least friggin' tell me what it is and all that stuff, so I can start checking out what I need to get for it and what it needs for parts. He says I don't know what it needs for parts. I'm like, well, that's not gonna help me much. Because he looks at him and says, oh, the gas cap's missing. That's what's broken. When it could be like a friggin' valve job that needs to happen. So I think that's gonna be in here for probably about a week, possibly even more, because I guess it does need a lot of work. He was saying something about valves or something like that were stuck. So we'll have a great friggin' video of that. I don't know what his plan is on it yet. I think what the plan is, we're gonna be renting it. Possibly not selling it. I think he wants to rent it like $100 a day or something like that on Craigslist. So that's not too bad. And anything that we're gonna pay off the log splitter. I think he paid like 300 bucks for it. And it's some crazy ass log splitter. It's massive too. I guess he stole it from the guy. I guess literally he stole it, and it's just he got a great deal on it. I mean, the thing's a commercial grade, huge 50 bazillion ton log splitter that he got for 300 bucks. So that's pretty good. Oh, that friggin' sucked. I had to plug in my stupid camera. Stupid thing died. But yeah, anyway, the log splitter that'll be here this weekend, so that'll be pretty cool. We'll be working on that, I guess, for a little while anyway. Might have a tractor or two come in over the weekend, I'm not sure. I'm gonna work on the old go-kart motor that's way in the back there. Not the Briggs one, but there's an old Tecumseh one that was the original go-kart motor that we're gonna use for the redneck lawn chair that we never quite finished building and wound up scrapping. So we're gonna be trying to fix that up, sticking that on Craigslist. I ended up sticking that little stupid wheel horse motor on Craigslist as well because I don't think it's original to the wheel horse, so I'm not gonna really worry about it too much. So I got it on there for 140 bucks just because it's got a brand new electric starter on it. So what the hell was that? That was weird. So yeah, just a couple hours and stuff. Do a little work on the motor, stuff like that. We're gonna get this thing fired up. Start cutting some holes in the ground, and yeah. Well guys, just got done re-welding up the table. The new welder is the first time I even used this welder. It's definitely different than the last welder that I had, that's for damn sure. But it ain't no Lincoln Electric or anything, but I did get a pretty good bead going on this one. So it's definitely, this one's definitely different than the other one. The other one used to just like splatter everywhere. And that's actually a pretty good bead for a Harbor Freight wire too. Usually I use a Lincoln Electric wire. But right now I don't even have any, I just want to get the table done. So I'm kind of surprised. It did a pretty good job. They must have changed up the wire or something maybe was wrong with my other one. But doing a pretty good job. Got the antlers all welded up there. One right there and one right there. I'm gonna get some new plywood for the top of it. And yeah. Well guys, I just love when you gotta start a project and all of a sudden you friggin' run out of gas. Oh yeah. Yep, I got that far before I ran out of gas. Son of a bitch. So my dad went to go down and grab some gas. Son of a bitch. But we got the table going pretty nice. I'm actually working on the old go-kart motor right now. Trying just to reassemble it. Because I gave Pisser the old recoil off this one. So we're going to just friggin' have at it with this thing. Just got to put one more bolt in, and that's the pain in the ass one that goes right down there. And we'll have a complete running motor hopefully by the end of the day. Stick it on Craigslist. Alright guys, well we got the recoil on this thing. I don't know if it runs yet. Gotta do this carburetor on it. I had a little carburetor problem on this thing before. Because it's such an old carburetor bowl on this thing. They don't even make the carburetor bowls anymore for them, so that's just freaking great. Got the recoil on, good to go. I might just list it as is on Craigslist. Probably about 60 bucks or something. As for this motor, I'm just gonna bone it. I'm just gonna take off the head, the oil sub here, and the flywheel. Possibly the magneto if it's good. I mean, looks like it's already been rednecked once or twice, but we'll see what happens. Carburetor I'm obviously gonna pull off, so that's still good. Exhaust pipe I'll just leave on it. The rest just goes to scrapyard because that's all aluminum. Actually, no, I could probably pull out the crankshaft too, and the cam, so that'll be pretty good too. I didn't even think of that. But here's where it was outside. Oh yeah, sure you move the trailer and we cut some holes in the driveway. So we got the holes all in. Pretty much this is where we're going to be cutting it till. And all the way to over here. So definitely a little bit different. We're gonna cut this back a little bit too. We're gonna square this up a little bit. So we're gonna cut some like right in here over just to square it up because it's kind of a little bit crooked. Whoever did it last didn't do a good job, but I think I know who did it. Was me. Cough, cough, PJ's father. But yeah, so we're gonna dig this up tomorrow. And possibly Thursday, actually Friday, we're gonna get the rock for it. We're gonna get some crush run, smooth everything out. And then, oh, that just reminded me. We can't get the rock tomorrow. Shit. I'm gonna get a leaf spring shackle for my truck. So we'll have to get the rock probably Monday. Yeah, we'll have to get the rock Monday because we need a new one of the leaf spring shackles broke in my truck. So we have to replace it. So that pretty much sucks. We're lucky that it didn't go right through the bed of the truck. I mean, right now it's just resting on the bed due to the rust that's on it. So yeah, so I'm gonna rip this motor apart, get my tea good to go, and yeah, son of a bitch, let's put the TV on. Alright, so you guys are probably just wondering what the hell was I just doing. Well, I had this breaker bar laying around the backyard for the longest time. And, well, I'm thinking about using it for the asphalt to break up. So what I ended up doing was something like that. It's even got a nice little tip on it, too. Yeah. Before it was like as thick as this. It just literally grinded all that down to make that. And it looks pretty good. So, yeah, it was just a last minute thing, because I tried doing it and it just wasn't doing shit. I mean, all it was just like a square end. So I put the point on it, and hopefully, if everything works well, it'll work great. So I'm about to go test it out. Son of a bitch. See how good this thing works. Before, I was only getting like that. It was just friggin' nuts. So, I'm gonna try it again. And I'll try it right over here. See how well we do now. Much better. That's gonna work out pretty sweet. Oh yeah. I have a weapon. Don't make me use it. So, not only do we have to break through one layer, not 2 layers, but 3 friggin' layers. Son of a bitch. And I think right in this area there's like brick or something. Because when I was cutting, it looked like the terracotta stuff. Like from here, it was like from here over, I was cutting into brick. I have a feeling there's gonna be brick underneath there. Son of a bitch. You just can't friggin' win, boys. Just can't friggin' win. Anyone got any other ideas? Well, guys, I still kind of find it funny that since I've sold my '95 Arctic Cat Jag, that I'm still finding pieces laying around for it that I always forget to put on. I just happened to open up my my wrench straw. I'm looking at it. I'm like, what's this? Oops. It goes to the '95 Arctic Cat Jag. I think it's to the brake handle. Well, it could be the... Yeah, it's the brake handle. It goes underneath the brake piece and it holds all the wiring in place. Whoops. I forget what I found the other day. I forget what it was. But every now and then I'm starting to find little pieces and parts I always forget to put on things. Like that sled that I brought in them, I just literally threw it together because it wasn't quite ready to go in, so I just threw everything together. So that's pretty funny. Whoops. They got fucking screwed. Ain't my problem. But yeah, they ended up fixing that up pretty nice. They fixed up the tunnel there that it was all smashed in, and it didn't help either when my girlfriend Caitlin crashed straight into it either, so did a little bit more damage than what it should have been, but no big deal. So I got that all fixed out and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess they have it listed right now. I think it's on there for like $1,200, something like that. They have the tractor still listed for I think $1,400, so they'll make it pretty good. I'm happy with my purchase anyway. So yeah, we got the guy coming to pick up his knocking snowblower there. So he'll be here in about 5 minutes. He's gonna pay me. So it'll be pretty sweet, $200. That'll be a good deal. I gotta get a bunch of parts together for eBay tonight. I keep on telling myself, I gotta really buckle down and start selling the shit on eBay, because I got so many fucking parts, So, I still got up there to go through too. Like, I gotta get rid of all those, I gotta get rid of all my tractor parts before the winter, or also like completely valueless, and then I'm gonna have to hold on to them all the way through the winter. And it takes up space, so I really gotta get rid of some of those, so yeah. But that's where we're at. So I'm gonna just end the video right now, because there's nothing else happen for the day. I'm just gonna pick up and call it a day. So anyway, guys, until tomorrow, keep on choosing the free world. Oh yeah.